The word obsession encompasses the mindset of everyone at Mossy Oak. We obsess over hiding from, chasing, and conserving the critters we pursue. In this episode, we follow Mossy Oak's own Pat Epling and Walt Gabbard as they travel to Texas to try their hand at rattling whitetails at one of Mossy Oak's favorite destinations, Vatoville. This is The Obsessed.
Okay, got this hunting camp started and had the privilege to start it in about 96. Started putting up blinds and feeders, taking an old rundown cabin and revamping it a little each year. And basically, hunters funded our progress and my ability to take care of my animals. The art of rattling goes way back. Really, the true hunting is to get out in the bushes and to get out there and rattle and get to see the animals react.
You know, I grew up in upstate New York and hunted there. I live in Tennessee today, and very difficult to rattle in a buck and to be successful doing that. When you come to Texas, and especially here on this ranch, and you walk out and you smash the horns together, it's an amazing thing to see.
You know, when it comes to rattling deer, coming from southeast Kentucky, I've tried it, and I still take horns or a rattle bag with me, but coming out here to Texas, to the density of deer that are here and the amount of bucks that are hanging out literally around every bush, I've got to be honest, I didn't know what I was in for.
It's just the thrill of the rattle that's so much fun.
So we went out yesterday afternoon, and what we were going to do is rattle bucks. I think we left at 2 o'clock. We were going to rattle bucks until it was time to go sit in the blind to see what actually would come into one of the blinds. So we started on the back side of the property. Had bucks come in on every case. Unfortunately, there weren't anything that we could shoot. So we had one last rattling we passed the time to go to the blind, so we had one more set that we were going to do, and we set up on that, and we started rattling. And we rattled in a couple of bucks. They just weren't shooters. And you know, John Mayer that we're hunting with, and he does all the rattling for us, he was able to spot this buck about 75 yards, hung up down in the across this laneway, and obviously putting the binoculars on him and seeing him, you could see why he was hung up. It's kind of interesting because by the time I got into position and we were ready to take the shot, he walked right out of the frame. So I basically just said, look, this is our last sit. Let's go after him, see if we can get up to that next tree and see if we can actually see him in the woods where he had passed through the hedgerow. I got it.
So over the past 72 hours, I've been here at Vatoville, and I've seen some truly incredible things happen for some of my really close friends. And I was fortunate enough today to be packing the gun myself. Vato right there. How's he?
bull. There he is. There he is. You on him? Yes.
The word obsession, it's hard to put guardrails around and explain what it is because everybody kind of has their own obsession. I've got a couple, you know, my family is definitely one of them, and hunting is one of them. I feel pretty blessed to be able to do this for a living. It's amazing to even say that because there's literally nothing else I'd rather be doing than what I'm doing right now and working for the company that I'm working for. There's no words to put around that, and getting to come out and it's meeting people that share the same values as I do about hunting and about life in general. And you know, coming out here to Vatoville and hanging out with Vato, and it's pretty special to me to be able to share my time with people like that and get out in the woods and see them excited about the same things I'm excited about. It's undescribable.
Obsession and being obsessed, this is a passion. I was very fortunate enough to have my father get me involved in this sport very early on. You know, it's something that you really have to experience. I mean, it is a lifestyle, and it is something that I'm proud to say that I'm obsessed about it. It is certainly a passion that is just well-rounded and grounded in you know, our history and hopefully in our future as well.
I'm Walt Gabbard, and I'm obsessed.
My name is Pat Epling, and I am obsessed.